This week on the Husky Update.
Wildfires continue to ravage the West Coast. The CDC announces updates on the coronavirus vaccine, and the Trump administration implements its TikTok and WeChat ban. All this and more on this week's episode of the Husky Update.
Your campus, your news, all the time. From the Showman Studio, here is the Husky Update.
Hello and welcome to the Husky Update. I'm Bela Omoeva, reporting from the Showman Studio. Here's this week's news. Wildfires continue to burn on the west coast of the U.S., with smoke from the fires reaching the east coast. The fires, which are ongoing in California, Oregon, and Washington, have burned over 3 million acres in California alone, with almost 1 million acres burned in Oregon and over 500,000 burned in Washington at the time of filming. Hotter temperatures caused by climate change have led to drier conditions and a more intense wildfire season this year, experts say. The smoke from the fires has spread across the country and across the ocean, with the smoke reaching New York City on Tuesday and spreading all the way to Germany and the Netherlands on Wednesday. In many places along the West Coast, the air quality has been declared unhealthy or even hazardous. Local and federal authorities have been battling misinformation and conspiracy theories regarding the origin of these wildfires. The FBI's field office in Portland, Oregon, released a statement debunking claims that extremists are the cause of the wildfires, saying that conspiracy theories and misinformation take valuable resources away from local fire and police agencies working around the clock to bring these fires under control. And now on to Rapid Fire with Josh.
Thanks, Bella. I'm Josh Baker, reporting from Centennial Common. In campus news, Northeastern University announced on Thursday, September 17th, that they would be crediting $27,760 for the spring semesters of the 11 students who were dismissed from the NUN program for breaking campus rules. This move comes 2 weeks after the students were sent home without any refund and removed from classes. Following news of the dismissal, Northeastern faced public pressure to refund some or all of the $36,500 they each paid for tuition and housing. The students remain suspended for the remainder of the fall semester, but they will still be able to access academic advising and mental health services. Over 800 NUN students will continue their fall semesters from the Westin Hotel in Copley Square. After students voiced frustration of the lack of common spaces inside the hotel, the university worked with the Westin and has since designated more space to socializing for the students. Check our previous coverage on the story for more information. In national news, on September 16th, Dr. Robert Redfield, the director for the U.S. Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, testified to the Senate Appropriations Committee for a timeline of when the U.S. would expect to see results from widespread coronavirus vaccination testing during the second or third quarter of 2021. However, Trump disputed his claims, saying Redfield was confused about the question asked during the testimony and promised that a vaccine would be ready for distribution in either October or November. Also, Trump recently announced he is signing an executive order to create a 1776 commission in order to create what he called a pro-American curriculum for American public schools. This appears to be in response to the 1619 Project, a New York Times initiative centered on the lasting impact of slavery, which Trump has repeatedly criticized. Critics have pointed out that the federal government does not have the jurisdiction to set a national curriculum, and that his patriotic education is akin to propaganda. On September 20th, President Trump approved a deal in concept between American-based tech company Oracle, retail giant Walmart, and ByteDance, the owners of TikTok. The deal just postponed an impending ban on TikTok that was supposed to go into effect on the 20th. Commerce Secretary Wilbur Ross said that the ban has been delayed until September 27th as the deal awaits approval from the Chinese government. Pending the deal's completion, Oracle will now have full access to TikTok's source code and updates in order to ensure that no security risks remain. That's all for Rapid Fire. Now back to Bella in the studio.
Thanks, Josh. We now move on to our campus COVID update. With each edition, we will give you the latest on Northeastern's response to the coronavirus pandemic. At time of filming, Northeastern's COVID rate remains relatively low, with a 7-day positivity rate at 0.03%, compared to Massachusetts' statewide positivity rate at 0.8%. Northeastern has a total of 55 positive cases after conducting 116,509 tests. Compared to other Boston schools, Northeastern is doing well. Boston University's positivity rate is 0.09%, with a total of 104 positive cases out of 119,225 tests. Meanwhile, Boston College is starting to face an outbreak after 115 students tested positive relatively quickly, including 13 members of their swim and dive team. Boston College has a total of 122 positive cases out of 27,663 tests conducted. Their positivity rate is at 4.4%. That's the news. The rest is up to you. Be sure to like our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date with the Husky Update. My name is Bela Omoeva, and thank you for watching.